why do I create? I think on the most basic level, it's because it fills a need that I have. It helps clear my head. You know when you see something, you just think, wow, that is inspiring. People who just truly love to create content. And it's not so that people will watch it, because I think they would do it anyways, whether people watch it or not. I think that's really what I've come down to is I would do this, whether anyone watched it or not. It's just kind of cool if other people get to enjoy it, and maybe you're inspired by it. What is the purpose of YouTube? For me, is just to have an avenue where I can have an outlet to post my creative stuff. I don't do YouTube for money. I don't make any money right now. If I did, that would be great. One way you can help with that is to like and subscribe to my channel. But I started doing YouTube before monetization was even a thing. Probably 12 years ago, I started my first channel. It was based on remote control car content. And that channel still exists today. It's called RC Insight. A good friend of mine has taken it over and is doing some really neat things with it, with Lego and Perplexus and all kinds of other hobbies. Again, doing it because he loves it. Right now, creating content, whether it's YouTube videos, videos for friends and family, taking photos, it's a way for me to exercise my creative muscles, to challenge myself, and to just kind of decompress. So, you know, in life we have all these different needs to thrive. And you can go through life without thriving. And the problem is, though, that's not really any fun. And there's this metaphor that my friend used, because he knows I like mechanics. And he said, you know, you're pretty familiar with engines, right? So let's say your engine has a small drip. It's losing oil at a slow rate. It's gonna be fine. You're not gonna notice it for a while. But then all of a sudden, you're gonna be out of oil. And some bad things are gonna happen. Your engine is gonna start eating itself up, tearing itself apart, and you're gonna be in a critical state. And so, you know, like we can typically, we can go through life without thriving. And I think that there's seasons of this. And life doesn't have to be balanced, but there has to be these healthy rhythms that you follow. Because it's not, you can't have everything be the same all the time. There's different stresses, different responsibilities. But coming back to that metaphor of the dripping oil, you know, I think for me, creating, whether it's photos, videos, just being artsy in some way, it's kind of like plugging that leak, slowing that drip and letting me be at a point where I'm not just staying in a base operating state that's functioning, getting the day-to-day tasks done, but actually having an opportunity to thrive. For me, as we go into 2024, one of my personal goals is to figure out what these key rhythms are going to be for my life. And for those of you who followed along and really enjoyed my truck content, first of all, I want to thank you. You've been here for a long time, and that was a really fun series for me to make. It was really focused on a how-to and kind of documenting stuff, which is great, but I'm really moving towards an interest in the creative side of things more. So I want to tell people stories. So I've started a podcast. You'll see more of that on here. And I want to do some documentaries. I want to expand my filming skills. Stick around. This channel's going to be a whole bunch of, let's just call it my creative exploits. So thank you for being here. If you want to see truck stuff, don't worry, there will be some of that. But there's also going to be some other stuff. And I look forward to just sharing that with you guys. And I think that it's going to be really good. So I guess my encouragement to you with this video is, whatever that looks like for you, just make sure that you're finding things that make you thrive.